We are going to use a video today to learn how to add mixed numbers. Sometimes during this video, I'm going to ask you to stop the video and write down either the information on the page or to solve a problem. Please listen to all my directions before you stop the video. A mixed number, remember, is when we have a whole number and a fraction. What we do to add mixed numbers is we start by adding the fractions, adding the whole numbers, and then renaming if necessary down to its simplest step. I would like you to stop the video and write down these 3 steps, and then when you're done, please start the video again. All right, we're going to start by adding our fractions. 2/5 plus 4/5 is 6/5. Then we're going to add our whole numbers. 1 plus 2 is 3. But 6/5 is an improper fraction, so we need to rename it down to its simplest form. We need to remember that 3 and 6/5 is the same as 3 plus 6/5. We can break 6/5 down into 5/5 plus 1/5. Then we can change 5/5 into 1 so that we have 3 plus 1 plus 1/5. And then we can change 3 plus 1 into 4 for our final answer of 4 and 1/5. I would like you to write this entire problem down in your notes. So please stop the video and write down the entire problem with all the steps to rename it in your notes. When you are done, start the video again. Here's a practice problem I would like you to do. Please write this practice problem down in your notes and then stop the video and solve it. Once you've solved it, please start the video again to check your answer. So if we add the fractions together, 1/4 plus 3/4, it equals 4/4, and 5 plus 1 is 6. Since 4/4 is not in its simplest form, we need to rename the answer, which is 6 plus 1 equals 7. Hopefully that is the answer you got. Now when we subtract mixed numbers, we do the same process. Subtract the fractions, subtract the whole numbers, and then rename if needed. So let's subtract our fractions. 5 minus 1 is 4, and 4 minus 2 is 2, so that we have 2 and 4/8. 4/8 is not in its simplest form, so we need to change our answer to 2 1/2. I would like you to stop the video and write down these instructions, plus this example. After you are done, please restart the video. Now I would like you to write down this practice problem and solve it. Stop the video to solve it, and then start the video to check your answer. 3/4 minus 1/4 is 2/4, and 6 minus 3 is 3. 2/4 is not in its simplest form, so we're going to change our answer to 3 1/2. Hopefully that's the answer you got. Sometimes we have to rename the fractions or borrow from our whole number because the fraction is not large enough to be subtracted from, as the case is here. We cannot subtract 2/3 from 1/3. So we remember that 5 plus 1/3 is like saying 4 plus 1 plus 1/3. 1 can be rewritten as 3/3 because remember, to add fractions they have to have common denominators. Now we can add the fractions so that we get 4 plus 4/3. We can do our problem now by saying 4 and 4/3 minus 1 and 2/3, and we can get 3 and 2/3. I would like you to write this entire problem down in your notes, so please stop the video, write the problem down, and restart it when you're done. Here is a practice problem that I would like you to do. Please write this practice problem down in your notebook, stop the video, and then start it again to check your answer. So 3 1/4 can be written as 2 plus 1 plus 1/4. The 1 can be written as 4/4 so that we have common denominators. And 4/4 plus 1/4 is 5/4. Now we can go ahead and we can do 2 5/4 minus 2 3/4, and our answer is 2/4, which is not in its simplest form, so the final answer is 1/2. And hopefully this is the answer that you got.